Hi guys, so I'm going to do a quick tutorial on how to market your business on LinkedIn. I'm going to start with going to my profile so that you can see what it looks like. As you can see, I've got a nice banner on here. In this case, I was at this particular time advertising the franchise business. Um, a nice photo. It does not have to be a professional shot, but it has to be a decent photo, a professional photo in the terms of you need to look professional. So it doesn't have to be a studio photo, but you've got to look professional, nice and neat. Preferably a photo of your face, not your entire body, because nobody can see what you look like then, because it's really small. So a nice photo, not with a glass of wine, not with a bunch of friends, just you, a nice head and shoulders shot. Then a quick description. I help accountants start their own practices in 18 months by becoming part of a fast growing accounting franchise. Okay, so again, what you'll see here is my banner and my sentence are in sync with one another. What you don't want is a very complicated banner with a very complicated sentence of what you do. And we want to sometimes talk about everything that we do. We do, we do tax, we do VAT, we do accounting. We can help you with your financial statements. We can help you with financial management services. We can also register your PTY and do a proper payroll function. Now you've lost me. There's way too many things. So when you're marketing on LinkedIn, you have to constantly update your profile here. You're going to have a tax banner and you're going to say, I help entrepreneurs sort out their tax and become a tax compliant citizen with SARS. Okay, that's what you're going to say. Or you're going to say payroll services with your logo, Bizac payroll. And then you're going to say, I help entrepreneurs navigate the pitfalls of payroll and making sure your employees get paid punctually. So very important that those two connect with one another and that it is specific to one service. And then I'm going to take this campaign further as you'll see now when I start marketing to individuals. I'm going to be talking about what I'm currently advertising on here. So I'm not going to have this on my screen and then send messages to individuals on my profile talking about income tax because it's going to confuse them. They're going to come onto my profile to see who I am, and then they're going to see, but I'm training accountants. What has that got to do with them as individuals, wanting to get their income tax registered or sorted out? So the next thing you want to do is to start your marketing campaign. Now, what I normally do is on a regular basis, I would go and add, firstly, accept your invitations. So I would go through and see, who has there we go, financial management at Rubicon Accountants. So currently, of course, I'm marketing franchise business on my LinkedIn. So I've accepted that friend request. You can accept most of them. Do not just accept all of them. You have to go look at the specific person because there are lots of scamsters on LinkedIn. You don't just want to accept, or add, because you'll end up getting a lot of terrible spam emails and, romantic passes and who knows, things that you'll receive. So be careful of who you add. I don't think they're going to attack you in any way. They don't have enough information of you, but you will get spammed. And that is not pleasant. So I've accepted that one invite. What you can look at as well is people you may know at Hampshire, because I know people at Hampshire. I actually am going to connect to some of these people because that's people that you've been connecting to already. So you can go and say connect. It's quite easy to add connections. Maybe that person, there's a financial advisor I want to add, and this you'll do on a regular basis to go and connect to people. Then what I'm going to do next is manage my network. connections, and then you'll see it will automatically sort it in connections that I've recently connected to. So in order, the last person will lie on top. And then I'm going to message that individual. Now, this is Colette Oosthuizen. I know that she's an accountant with Rubicon. And then I'm going to type the message over here. I'm not going to type something now because I'm just going to tell you what I would have typed. I would have said, "Hi, Colette. Thank you for connecting with me. Um, just a little bit about what I do, or, thank you for connecting with me. You've got a great profile. So we're an accounting franchise, and we assist businesses. We assist accountants to start their own accounting business. Let me know if you're interested. Kind regards, Corin." So you want to make it very informal, not a formal, punctual with a list of things that you do kind of message. If it was advertising tax, I would have said, "Hi, Colette. Great profile. Thank you so much for connecting. Just a short introduction. I do assist clients with their income tax. So if you've got any SARS problems, you're more than welcome to contact me. Kind regards, Corin." So very short and succinct. And again, this message over here needs to tie up to the message that you have on your profile. So you want to maybe run campaigns. You want to maybe say, for the next month or two, I'm going to do tax. So I'm going to change this to tax. I'm going to change that to tax. And my message is going to be tax. Everybody, every single person on LinkedIn that I connect to and that I message, I'm going to talk about tax. I'm also going to connect specifically to people that I can offer my tax services to. Just quickly, with accounting, tax is a great one to advertise because tax is the core of accounting. So whether you do financial management, you'll also do tax. Whether you do estate planning, you'll also do tax. Whether you just do data capturing, you can also assist with tax. So it's easy to advertise taxation, because I've often done that, and then people would come back and say, "Hi, do you also help companies with tax, or do you guys also do VAT, or can you assist with company registrations?" So it does open up the door for other services, where if I might talk about financial management services over here and there, and I talk about my financial management services in my message, people might think I'm a consultant and I don't necessarily do tax. Again, if you want to specifically grow your financial management business, that is what you're going to be doing. You're going to put financial management services on here. You're going to talk about how you assist clients to improve their cash flow and their profitability within 2 years or 1 year or whatever. And you're going to target your connections specifically. You're going to look for entrepreneurs that have businesses that are at least 5 years old, that, have at least maybe 10 employees. And so you can really look at that kind of specifics on LinkedIn and add those connections, and then message those managing directors and CEOs and say, "Hi, thank you for connecting. I offer targeted outsourced financial management services to small and medium-sized businesses. Please contact me for a free consult or a free business health check. Kind regards, Corin." Okay, so you can do that. That is a great way to increase any area of your business. If it's payroll that you're after, you want maybe 5 or 10 nice, decent payrolls. Again, you're going to do payroll, and you're going to look at companies, again, specifically maybe with 20 or 30 or more staff. Or you might want to go and look at HR people in big companies and target them with your campaign. So I would suggest perhaps doing a planning of 12 months and say, for the next 3 months I'm going to do tax. After that I'm going to focus on management consulting or financial management, and after that I'm going to focus on payroll services, so that you can adjust your portfolio appropriately, and so that you can get enough out of that campaign before you move on to the next one. And that's it. When you're on LinkedIn, I know of a guy who's a financial advisor, and he doesn't actually message the people um, in LinkedIn direct. He would go onto their profile and he would go and see. Let's just see where it is. There we go. We've got an email address over there. I'm not sure if that's her email address though. Pasteltraining@gmail might be, yes. And he would click on that email and he would send them an email rather than a direct message. Of course, nothing stops you from doing both, especially if you really want this client. Remember, we talked about 7 touch points. So if you email them and they see you on LinkedIn already, they're going to say, I know this name, I've seen it somewhere. So nothing stops you from doing both. Sending them a message in LinkedIn and then actually going and sending them an email in Outlook. So that is your quick LinkedIn marketing tutorial. Please let me know if you guys have any questions.